Hey guys, Brenny here, and today we're making an advanced mob spawn killer. Before we get into building it, I want to talk to you guys about the best location to put it and stuff. So firstly, mobs spawn 144 blocks away from you, so don't go and put it on like a ton of land because within 144 blocks of you, at night time the mobs can spawn. If you only plan on using it at daytime, you can do it on land, but then what your threat is caves. So that is actually the main threat for these because caves are always very, very dark unless there's lava in there and they're still pretty dark. So what you're going to want to do is where you're going to put it, find where you're going to put it, then dig around underground for caves and go and light them all up. So within 144 blocks of you. So I don't expect you guys actually to go 144 blocks within your character and go and put torches everywhere. If you do that, you will get the max from your mob spawner no matter what size, but that's kind of overkill. Mobs also spawn on only natural things, so if you go put half steps and staircases everywhere, that will block it, but I really don't expect you to do that either. So basically, just light up the areas near you, near the mob spawner, within about 100 blocks. If you do, maybe 80 blocks away from you and the mob spawner. If you do 144, good job, you're amazing. Also, mobs won't spawn within 24 blocks of you, so if you have a dark room like a meter above your collection area, it's fine, the mobs won't spawn in there, but if it's further than 24 blocks away from you, go and light it up because it will affect your spawn rate. Also, a lot of people think putting mobs on hard make more spawns, but it only makes their health higher, so the best mob spawner, well, the best thing to do is put them on easy and then just, the mobs spawn killer will kill them faster because they have less HP. But yeah, so firstly what we have to do is make a 32 by 32 platform that is too high. Now this one's only one high, but I'm going to make it too high eventually, well, in a sec. So basically go 32 blocks one direction and then make an L that's 32 by 32. You guys know how to make a 32 by 32 square. I'm trying to make it simple, but like, if you're going to be making this mob spawner, you got to have a bit of knowledge on stupid things that are easy to make. So yeah, 32 by 32, and then just fill that in. It's 2 extra because we're going to have a wall around it, so if you're building it underground, build it 30 by 30. What else? Yeah, so I built one layer a bit underwater because it's not needed, but the second layer you should probably build a bit above water so that you have just height on the caves and stuff. But yeah, you're all more than welcome to build this underground. It's probably just as effective, but I like to have my things out of the ground so you can see how much work I put into them. Also, building this underground will use a lot less resources because you're going to go through like 5 chests full of cobblestone making this, unless you hack in your items, then you have no problem. But yeah, once I'll get this finished and then I'll come back to you. Okay guys, now that our 32 by 32 slab is too high, you need to make your pads. Now your pads are going to be too high as well, so it's going to suck for you basically. So to make the pads, what you do is you go one in from a corner and one in from both directions and place a block. And then you go 14 down, so that will make us on 50. Oops, not 49, 50. And then you do the same in both directions. So I don't actually know. The blocks, they're 14 by 14, so get it to 14 by 14. I'll actually turn down my render distance so it's less laggy. And then you need to make 4 of these. So basically one in each corner, and to make sure you haven't done it wrong, make sure that they're 14 long and 14 by 14, and then to make sure you've done it right, make sure there's a 2 space. So it should look like this once you're done. I'll just mark it out so you guys can see the basic, like where these will be where the water channels go. Now each one of these should go to the very corner and each one should be 14 by 14. If they're not 14 by 14, you've made your slab too small or something like that. So maybe make it bigger or maybe just do smaller spawn pads. I don't recommend doing anything under like 8 because that's kind of useless. But if you're going to put in this much time and effort, make sure they're 14 by 14. Now, what you have to do is you have to fill these in and make them too high. So that high, not that, not frickin' one high. You guys know what too high is, but yeah. Um, you make sure there's a border around the whole thing. This will be where our wall and roof will go. Once again, if you are doing it underground, make sure you press these up to the wall because you'll already have a roof and floor basically. So yeah. If you're doing it underground and you do it right, you could basically just dig out these like channels and then your pads will already be there, and then all you have to do is dig above the pads. But either way, it's the same amount of work. So I'll get the pads done and then I'll get back to you. Be right back. Okay guys, so this is how our floor pad should look with the slab under it. Now, you can either, we'll just do this part next. You have to put a wall around it. Now the wall should be 3 higher than the pads because there'll be a roof. Okay guys, so now that you have your wall, it's starting to basically take shape. Now the middle part is the most complex part, and that is what we're building now, so sorry for you guys. But yeah. Now the middle part, you're going to need signs and glass, so if you're doing this legit, have fun getting the signs because it's an arse. But if you're not doing it legit, have fun hacking in your signs and yeah. Alright, so what you're going to want to... I always say what you're going to want to, but whatever. So what you do is make a tube in the middle like this. So, wouldn't know how to explain that. So just do that. To make a bar across. Don't make sure it doesn't go down because the mobs have to be able to fit under there. And then what you do is you make that 30 or well, you can go 24, but that's a bit precise. So I like to go 30 up so that if I make something a bit different and I have to drop down a level, it doesn't stop the mobs from spawning. Because remember, mobs don't spawn within 24 spaces of you. So yeah. Also, make sure you recount your numbers because I had one of these 13 by 15 and or no 13 by 14 and 15 by 14, so it was kind of off, but yeah, I'm fine now, so all good. Alright, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. I might go 26 27 maybe. 27, yeah, 27 sounds good. I wonder if I'll die falling this high. Yeah, I will. I know I will. Yeah. Alright, so that's not the best method of making a tower, by the way, guys. Maybe just do that once so you can see how high it is, and then, like I'm doing mine 27 because I think that's a good height, but you can do yours, you can do 24 if you want, but if it's like your first mob spawner you're making, I recommend doing a higher number just in case you make a mistake. So yeah, I'm doing 27 because I think that would be a good number for me. And yeah. Alright, so now what we do is we pick up all our crap because I'm stupid and died. I'll make it daytime for you guys. The whole point of that one pillar was so that we had like a height to go to. So now maybe just like put 27 glass in your inventory and then get out of the game so that you put the rest in the like your little stash thingy. But now what we do is we go and make it 2 high at a time, like this. And obviously that's a lot easier, but we're still gonna have to get down soon, so you're gonna die again eventually. Unless you do a little water trick that I'll do right now, so you guys can see it. To make this tower, you're going to need a lot of signs. Like, I know I said that before, but it is a lot. Like, I went through so much wood, because in my world, I made all this stuff, oh crap, legit. And in this world, it's clearly not legit, but it's tutorial purposes, so we're all good. I would have cut this bit out, but it's not that bad, so yeah. What else is there? Now, some of the methods I used in this video, I'm actually using other people's methods or versions of other people's methods. So, check the description maybe after the video and just check out all these people's videos because they deserve a bit of a shout out. Even though, like, nothing is really original anymore to do with Minecraft. Like, if you invent something on Minecraft, it goes viral. So, yeah. I couldn't really remake it and say, oh, that's mine, because everyone would be like, I already saw that video. And how is there a floating cow over there? There's only water on this map. They can't spawn. Oh, there was one piece of grass. Wow, I just got a cow to spawn on one piece of grass. That's new. It's very new. Alright, so now we're at our maximum height. This is where our floor will be at, so maybe just make a little platform around it. Because we want to remember, because we're going to build a bit higher than this too. So I'll build my little platform around it, and then we're good to go. Now getting down is a bit of an ass, but we'll do it the Brenny way. So all you do is you place a bit of water, put a block there, break the block. Don't have a pickaxe on you, so I messed that up. Alright, we'll redo that because I did it stupidly. Place the water. Place the water. Place a block. Break the block. Jump into the water. And then we land quite softly. And we can break this block. Actually, should we keep this block or not? No, we won't keep this block. Now, the method I'm going to use to bring the mobs in isn't my method. So once again, if you're going to check the frickin' description later on, go for it. But yeah, I'll teach you how to make that in a sec when I hack in some more signs and make my inventory more clean. Okay guys, now you know how I said it's going to get tricky? This is where it gets tricky. So, firstly, what you're going to do is make a V out of signs in this corner. Oh, wait, like that? Sorry guys, just blanking out. So what you do is you place a sign on each part, and then a sign on one of the corner pieces of that sign. Now, if you want to have them opposite, I think you have to place it like this way. Yeah, there we go. And now they're opposite. And now what you're going to do is place a sign up in the corner from there, and up in the corner from there. And this will push spiders that are climbing into the middle as well. Now what you do is basically the same thing but reverse. I don't know how you'd explain it. But you put a sign here, a sign here, and a sign here. So 2 corner pieces and then a sign on one of those corner pieces. Now if we've done that right, the water should just flow into the middle, yeah, like that. Now once again, this isn't my method, but yeah, you can use it still. I have asked the maker of the method, considering, yeah, blah blah blah, if I'm allowed to use it in this video, and he said yes, as long as I give him credit. So once again, in the description. Now what you do is go into each corner and put some water. Oh, well, 2 blocks of water, not some. In the corners, put well, in your canals, in the corner of your canals, put a water source. Now what you're going to do, with your water source, you are going to break 2 blocks down. 1 block down, and 3 along. So like that. And then in the middle of those 3 blocks, you're going to go up 1 and put a sign on each corner piece. Then what you do is, on the last part of the corner blocks, is put stairs. Now, this is probably easier to do when you don't place the water first, but like that. And that will make the mobs get pushed onto the stairs and into the next water flow, which we'll place here. Which will then push them into the mob evader, and that will lift them. Once again, not my method, but it works. So yeah. Now you put your stairs in the corner. We'll put our stairs first, so like that. Put these bits to hold the water from flowing backwards. That's what they're there for. So basically, you dig a 3 deep trench, a 3 long trench by 2 wide, and in the middle you put the signs, just like that, yeah. And then at the end where the water's pushing, you put stairs, and you're good to go. So we've done that side, that side. Now we just need to do this side, and then you can add your water going into the middle. So like this, like that, and then you have the water pushing into the middle. And we'll put the water here, pushing into the middle, and once you've done this, if to test it, you basically just stand in it and it should push you directly into the middle or somewhere into the middle. Like this is where it pushes me. And now here's the bit where you're going to waste a lot more signs. To get yourself up there, you have to make water elevator. Now, the water elevator I used in my first few mob spawners wasn't effective for spiders, but this one is. So basically, above the water you see here and there, you put a sign. It doesn't matter if it's there or there, or there or there. And then beside that, you put more water, and the sign will hold that up. And then basically, you keep repeating, putting signs above water and then water beside the sign until you are up there. So, water beside the sign, water beside the sign, water sign above the water, and a sign above the water. Water beside those signs. And I know that's getting annoying, but I'm going to keep doing it just so that you guys like get it. Because I understand there's a lot of levels of experience in Minecraft, so some people have had it for like since in def or whatever it's called, but I've only had it since alpha, so even I find some things confusing. But then there's people that have been there since it was made and know basically everything. So, and then there's also the people that got it 2 days ago and found my videos coincidentally and are still trying to make this, which is kind of stupid. Oh yeah, don't misplace a sign by the way, guys, because it's an arse to break. Hey, look at this, look at this. Look how long you have to punch at this sign for. Break off already. Please break up. Nah, messed it up. Alright, how else can we do this? We'll just break the glass behind it. Yeah, and that's probably the best method there. Sign. See now how I'm doing the signs without putting the water? I think that's easier in my opinion. Oops, but then I made a mistake because I'm dumb. Well, I didn't make a mistake. I just forgot to put a sign on the opposite side. And how high are we? Are we almost up there? Not at all. So I'll cut out until where I'm done, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we're all the way up there, and our signs are greatly used, I suppose, I'll explain the whole point of this. The whole point is so that the individual streams hit spiders, the tall mobs don't drown, and neither do the spiders, because there's air pockets. As you go down it, you'll see that you get air. And if you just had a straight stream down there, it'd probably slow the mobs from going up. Now what we should do is put a roof above our massive mob spawner because we want it to work at night, day and night time. You can also put it if you want it. Well, if you just want it to work at night, still put a roof there because it'll be darker. So yeah. Now we just cruise down. We find what one of these. I actually broke a block on to go. Oh, there it is. See, look how hard water is to get out of now, guys. Alright, this is where we place blocks in front of me to weaken the stream. Yeah, screw you, stream. You are weakened. Alright, so we will get my bed too, because we're going to leave my bed here. We'll start building our roof. It has to be, you have to leave 2 spaces for the mobs to spawn, so if you can walk under there, they can walk under there. No need to do 3, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't affect it at all. Or it doesn't. Did I say does or doesn't? Anyway, it doesn't affect them at all. I don't recommend building like that either. That's stupid. But yeah, I will... Oh, actually, yeah, I'll be right back. Well, you guys know how to put the roof on. Okay, guys. So as you can see, I've imported this into my flat grass world because it, for some reason, wasn't working in the full water world. I think you just need other potential places for them to spawn. So yeah, I finished the roof. I put a pillar up to get up to here so we could make the trap and killer. So yeah, now we'll try it out. So hopefully it works pretty good. It should, because like, I don't see what's wrong with it. Can't see any mobs down there yet. I actually wanted to count how many spaces were between this and the pads, but yeah, I forgot to. Ah, there we go. Look, there's all the mobs. Look how fast they spawned. And they should be up here in less than a minute. So yeah. Now, once again, remember this is still, like, there's no caves here, so it's still got higher chances. At night, this wouldn't be good because there's so much flat land. But yeah, you just go around and chuck some torches around and you're good to go. So up they come. Um, the biggest part is waiting for them to fall off. But yeah, once they've fell off, we'll actually make it so they fall from here so they don't come and own me. But chuck on F3. And yeah, they're getting stuck in there because we haven't finished it, obviously. But look how many are coming up. It's working pretty effectively, in my opinion. Get burnt, yeah. Look how dumb they look just walking off. Oh, also, mobs can see you within 16 spaces. So if you're not within 16 spaces of a mob, they can't even see you. I just figured I'd tell you guys that. Oh, except for ghasts. Ghasts have 200 spaces of seeing you, so have fun fighting a ghast. Go on, shoot me. Oh crap, I nearly fell and died then. I would have been really stupid then. But yeah, as you can see, the spiders come up and stuff. So now we'll get working on the trap. So once you've made some room up the top for your building, you need to actually make it out one way a bit more. So like this is how far I put it out. I actually should add a bit more on there. You need to raise the height of your mob evader 2 more. So there, like that, and oh crap, like that. And that's the right height because we need to get the mobs a bit higher to make the actual spawner work, the killer work. So there, and there, and then there, and there. Put in our water, not lava, that's not that effective. Alright, so I don't know why I'm in such a weird laughy mood, like, woo, lava's not effective. But anyway, then you need to raise it up 2 more because this will be where our, like, water pushing mechanism comes off and pushes them into the death trap killer. I'm making up my own names for this stuff if you guys haven't figured it out. Alright, so you put a bit of a roof above that, and now it's going to go 8 long, so we need to pull this out 8 long, including the 2 at the back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll have a wall to block it off because the water here is really annoying. So you block it off with a wall, and then place 2 bits of water in the corner. Now you'll see that it doesn't stretch out, so what you're going to do is you're going to place water here, and it eventually will pull it out. Yeah, you see? And then you place it a bit further down, and eventually it will make it to this end, hopefully. And if it doesn't, it can eat a dick. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, why is that one shorter? What are you doing to me, game? Oh, it's fine. We'll just do it like this. Alright, so you put the signs on the little wall we built, so it's pretty convenient right there. Like that, and then you break under here. Well, I said here a bit weird then too. Even weirder than normal. Now, because the lava stretches 4 long, you have to have 3 blocks out and then your signs. Now, most people like to bring it forward one and just put signs here to block it. But I think the lava is too thick and it actually burns your items. So I don't recommend doing that. I recommend doing it this way. Also, this design isn't 100% mine. Once again, I do get the best ideas from other people and stuff like that. Well, it's not like I'm stealing it. I just like, if they have a better version of something I want to make and I can incorporate that into my mob spawner, I'll use it because it's effective. So yeah, I think this is Kesha's or something. I think his name is, or her name. I don't know. But yeah, now you'll see the lava has its overhang. Most people actually know how to make these traps. That's why I'm not going into too much detail. Not the fact that they know how to make it. They have their own little version. And then you just put a roof on it because that's too high because we don't want the mobs jumping and getting their items burnt. And that is about it. So the items will fall through here, so we can actually put a little area for them to slide down on. We'll have it here. I like to have the items come to me like here-ish, so I can actually watch the mobs come up. But I actually don't have much room here, so I might have the items. We'll break those bottom bits. The items will come to me here. Like this. Oopsies. Then go that way, hopefully. Towards me. And yeah. We'll chuck our water in here that will push the items. Oops. Alright, bit of an annoying angle there, but there we go. And you see crap. Nope, nope. The items will meet us here. If you want the items to stop earlier, you just put like a sign there, like here, and then the water can't go anymore. But yeah, that's our little tutorial. We'll test it out, and then I'll go back to mine and show you how mine's less effective. I might actually chuck in a few tips on like stopping mobs from spawning and stuff if I have the time. So we check if they're coming. Yeah, you can see there's tons of them already. They'll come up and die. I don't know if we're too close for the creepers not to explode though. That's what I'm a bit worried about. The creepers will come here. So don't actually put your collection area this close. I only put it this close because there was no room for me. We can make some room now while they're coming up. Making room for me. Personally. My room. I also like to have my water go in the ground just because it's like a little area you just stand in. But if you just put a block behind you, you get the same effect. Alright, so we'll break this, break that block here, and then we'll place it here. And there we go, we're good to go. This is where our items will come, our mobs are coming up, getting burnt, getting pushed across. Oh look, a skeleton riding a freaking spider. There you go, not many of you have actually seen that, I think. Well, I hadn't seen one until I actually made this mob spawner and I was like, whoa! But yeah, so yeah, that's with the smaller room. If you want to make the rooms bigger, just play with the water flows until they all push into the center and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. It'd be really cool if you guys gave this a thumbs up, and if you had any friends that play Minecraft or anything like that, just send it to them. Maybe post on forums. I give you guys permission to post this around. It's not like I'm going to be upset that I'm getting publicity. Maybe if you have friends on Facebook that play Minecraft, post it there, because I did put a lot of effort into this tutorial, so I'd really love some more attention on my videos. Thanks, and bye.